Imagine a secret team of codebreakers, working in silence while the fate of the world hangs in the balance. This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is the incredible true story of Alan Turing and the minds that cracked the unbreakable enigma. Code. During World War II, a group of brilliant individuals, led by the visionary Alan Turing, gathered at Bletchley Park. Their mission was top secret, yet it would change the course of history. They cracked the German Enigma code, a breakthrough that didn't just shorten the war, but also laid the foundation for the digital world we live in today. The challenge they faced was monumental. The Germans communicated using the Enigma machine, an electromechanical rotor cipher device that could generate billions of possible combinations. Every single day, the settings were changed, making any message sent virtually unreadable. To most of the world, it was an unbreakable puzzle, a perfect wall of secrecy. Breaking it felt less like a possibility and more like a fantasy. But that's where Alan Turing's genius came into play. He wasn't just trying to solve a single puzzle. He was building a machine to solve all the puzzles. He conceived of and helped design the bomb, an electromechanical device that could rapidly test thousands of potential Enigma settings. It was a brute force marvel, an early ancestor of the modern computer, that crunched through possibilities at a speed no human team could ever match. Suddenly, the impossible became possible. The unbreakable wall began to crumble. The impact of their work was profound, yet it remained a secret for decades. Historians now estimate that the intelligence gained from breaking the Enigma code may have shortened the war by at least 2 years, potentially saving millions of lives. But the story doesn't end there. Turing's theoretical work on computation and the practical applications seen in the bomb machine planted the seeds for the entire digital age. Every computer, every smartphone, every algorithm owes a small debt to the quiet work done at Bletchley Park. But let's shift our focus eastward to the mysterious and sprawling landscapes of Asia, where stories of intrigue and unsolved puzzles are just as compelling, though often less known. Long before the digital age, ancient empires and hidden societies across Asia were weaving their own complex webs of secrecy and intelligence. From codes hidden in plain sight within poetry to messages passed along the Silk Road by networks of spies, the continent is rich with tales that blur the line between history and legend. Consider the intricate world of the shinobi and feudal Japan, often romanticized as black-clad assassins. The reality is far more fascinating. Shinobi, or ninja, were masters of espionage, sabotage, and information gathering. They developed sophisticated methods of communication and cryptography. One such technique was Gojo no Sho, or the five-element writing, where messages were encoded based on the 5 classical elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Another clever method involved rice. Specific arrangements of colored grains of rice could convey complex messages. A handful of rice left at a prearranged location could mean mission successful, danger ahead, or rendezvous at the old shrine. This was cryptography you could eat. These methods were designed to be undetectable, messages that could be quickly destroyed or consumed if a shinobi was captured. It was a world where a simple farming tool could be a weapon and a meal could be a secret dossier. Now, let's travel to ancient China, a civilization renowned for its bureaucracy and its obsession with order. But beneath the surface of imperial decrees and Confucian philosophy, a shadow world of secrets and ciphers thrived. During the Song Dynasty, the military strategist and writer Zheng Gongliang compiled the Wu Jingzongyao, a collection of the most important military techniques. This incredible text wasn't just about battlefield tactics. It contained one of the earliest known examples of a substitution cipher used in a military context. It included a poem that served as a key. To encode a message, you would replace a word with another word from the same position in the poem. Without the key poem, the message was just a jumble of seemingly unrelated words. Imagine a general receiving a message that reads like nonsensical poetry, but with the right key, it reveals the enemy's exact troop movements. This blend of literature and warfare is a hallmark of Asian strategic thinking, where the pen is truly as mighty and as secretive as the sword. Our journey then takes us to the vast plains of the Mongol Empire, forged by Genghis Khan. How did a nomadic people manage to control the largest contiguous land empire in history? One of the keys was communication. The Mongols established the Yam, an incredibly efficient postal system. It was like the Pony Express on a continental scale, with relay stations set up every 25 to 30 miles. Riders could travel at breakneck speed, swapping for fresh horses at each station, allowing messages to cross the empire in a matter of days. But speed wasn't enough. They needed security. Messages were often carried in sealed pouches, and important communications for the Khan were written in a secret script, known as the Fagspa script, commissioned by Kublai Khan. It was designed to be a universal script for all languages in the empire. While its public purpose was to unify the diverse peoples of the realm, its controlled use also made it an effective tool for secure, high-level communication. To the average person, it was indecipherable, ensuring that the Khan's orders remained for his eyes only. Now, let's pivot to a modern mystery, one that unfolded not in ancient battlefields but in the quiet, sun-drenched landscape of Australia. The case of the Somerton Man is one of Asia-Pacific's most enduring enigmas. In 1948, the body of a well-dressed man was found on Somerton Beach in Adelaide. He had no identification, and all the labels on his clothing had been removed. The mystery deepened when a tiny, rolled-up piece of paper was discovered in a hidden pocket of his trousers. On it were the printed words "Tamam Shud," a Persian phrase meaning it is ended or finished. These words were torn from the final page of a rare edition of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a book of Persian poetry. The police launched a nationwide appeal, and a man came forward with the exact copy of the book from which the page was torn. He had found it in the back of his unlocked car around the time the body was discovered. Inside the back cover of the book, investigators found faint pencil markings, a local phone number, and what appeared to be an encrypted message. The phone number led them to a nurse who lived nearby. She denied knowing the Somerton Man, though she appeared distraught when shown a plaster cast of his face. The coded message has baffled cryptographers for over 7 years. Was he a spy? A jilted lover? Someone involved in a clandestine post-war operation? His identity and the meaning of the code remain unknown. The phrase "Tamam Shud" is a fittingly poetic and frustrating final word to a story, with no beginning and no clear middle. It's a true mystery that keeps you awake, wondering what secrets he took to his grave. From the code breakers of Bletchley Park to the spy poets of ancient China, the thread that connects these stories is the human drive to communicate in secret, to protect information, and to solve the unsolvable. Can you imagine the sheer number of secrets and coded messages that are still out there, lost to time, waiting in an old book or a forgotten scroll to be discovered? What other hidden histories are just waiting to be decoded? The world is full of these incredible tales, stories of quiet heroes and unsolved puzzles that have shaped our past and continue to fascinate us in the present. If you enjoyed this journey into the world's greatest secrets and mysteries, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more untold stories that will change the way you see history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.